Hello everyone. In this video, we will going to discuss about solutions for internal test 1. So here, our first question is, how is unstructured data analyzed in the context of data science? Provide an example of a data mining activity used to analyze unstructured text data. How can text mining techniques be employed to automate the classification of written complaints? So, unstructured data refers to data that does not conform to a predefined data model, such as text, images, audio, or video. Analyzing such data involves transforming it into a structured or semi-structured form to extract meaningful insight. So, there are steps to analyze unstructured data. First is data collection. So, gather raw unstructured data, for example, customer reviews, emails, social media posts. Second is data pre-processing. Data pre-processing means cleaning of data. So clean and normalize the data. First one is text. Remove punctuations, stop words, lowercase conversions, stemming lemmatization. Second is images. Resize, filter noise or enhance clarity. Third is audio. Convert speech to text. Step third is feature extraction. Convert unstructured data into structured form using appropriate techniques. First is text, TF-IDF, Word2Vec or BERT embeddings. Second is images, featured vectors using CNNs. Third is audio, spectrograms or MFCs. Fourth is pattern discovery. Apply machine learning ML and natural language processing NLP or deep learning techniques. So first is text, sentiment analysis, topic modeling, entity extraction. For images, object detection, classification. For audio, we use speech recognition, sentiment detection. And last step is interpretation, visualize or summarizing insight using dashboard, graphs or reports. So how text mining techniques you can automate the process of classifying written complaints. So text mining techniques can help automate the classification of written complaints by transforming unstructured text into structured formats and using machine learning or rule-based approaches to categorize them. So there are steps to automate complaint classification. First is data collection. In data processing, collect complaints from various sources like email, forms or customer support logs. Second is data pre-processing. First is text cleaning. Remove noise such as punctuation, special character and HTML text. Second one is lowercasing. Standardize text by converting it to lowercase. Step third is stop word removal. Eliminate common but irrelevant words like the and is. Fourth one is tokenization. Tokenization is the process of splitting the text into individual words or phrases. Step 5 is lemmatization or stemming. Lemmatization means convert the word into their base root form. For example, delayed is converted into delay. So there is a snippet code for pre-processing. In this code, we import stop words from natural language toolkit and import word tokenizer from natural language toolkit and also word-net lemmatizer. In this, we have taken a complaint. So you can see that the delivery of my order was delayed by 3 days. So firstly we remove stop words by using set method and we pass argument in stop word dot words in word is English, and we use lemmatizer and call the constructor of word-net lemmatizer, and we create tokenization by using lower method and we clear the tokens, and in last we print the clean tokens. So here we see that delivery, order, delay and day has been split into different words. Step third is feature extraction. So first is bag of words, usually called as BOW, represent text as a count of words. Second is TF-IDF, means term frequency inverse document frequency, weight terms based on frequency and importance. Step third is embeddings, Use pre-trained models like Word2Vc, Globe or BERT for semantic understanding. Here are the example snippet of TF-IDF in which we import sklearn feature extraction text from TF-ID vectorizer. We taken a complaint as in form of list and we use TF-ID vectorizer class and create a object of vectorizer, and we call fit transform method from the object of vectorizer and pass complaint as argument and print vectorizer.get feature names out, and also print in the form of array by using toArray method. So step 4 is model selection. Model selection means choose a classification algorithm depending on the complexity and the size of the data. Here there are mainly 3 algorithms which is used for this task. First one is Naive Bayes. It is simple and effective for small data sets. Second is support vector machine SVM, perform well on text classification task. And last one is deep learning. It is used models like RNS, LSTMs or transformers. Example BERT for complex data set. Here are the code snippet for Naive Bayes classifier in which we import multinomial NB from sklearn.naive Bayes and also train test split from sklearn.model selection. Here are the example dataset in which we created 3 variables xtrain, xtest, ytrain or ytest, in which we call train test split method and passing argument as x and 100 or test size is equal to 0.3, and we use random state is equal to 42. Here we has created a object model from class multinomial NB and we call fit method by using object model and pass xtrain and ytrain in this, and we predict that new complaint which is the product arrives 5 days late, and we predict by using predict method and pass vectorizer to transform into new complaint. So our output is 1. And the 5th process is automation workflow. So first is pipeline. Create an end-to-end pipeline that includes pre-processing, feature extraction, model interference. And second is deploy the pipeline as a service. Example REST API to process new complaints in real time. Then last one is evaluation. Use labeled complaints to test the model and evaluate metrics such as accuracy, precision, recall and F1 score. Here are the advanced techniques for automation. First one is multi-level classification. So complaints can belong to multiple categories. For example, delivery delayed and product damage. Example of delivery issues or product quality. Second is use algorithm like logistic regression with one versus rest OVR or deep learning models like BERT. Second is topic modeling for unsupervised classification. If categories are unknown, use topic modeling techniques like latent declared allocation LDA to discover complaint themes. And last is entry recognition and rule-based system. Combine named entry recognition NER to identify keywords. Example delivery delay with a rules-based system for classification. Example Spacey for NER. We use Spacey for NER. And we created NLP object and load ncore web sum. And we had also doc object and we have passed NLP in constructor value delivery of my order was delayed by 3 days, and we iterate entity in doc entities and print each text and labels. So benefits of automatic complaint classification is first is efficiency. It reduces manual efforts and processing time. Second is scalability. It handles a large volume of complaints. And last is consistency. Ensures uniform classification standards. By leveraging these techniques, you can automate the classification of written complaints with high accuracy and reliability. Now, our third question is, consider the following complaint, suggest the approach, algorithms, process to identify applicable IPC RNS sections to recommend applicable BNS, broad national categories section or IPC intent panel code section. So here's the complaint is given: theft of my mobile phone by an unknown person at MG Road on 2023 to 20. The phone was stolen when I was shopping at a store. The thief was wearing a black jacket and had a scar on his face. So, first is approach to identify applicable IPC RNA section for the complaint. So, there are complaint text. So, our first process is pre-processing the text. So, pre-processing the complaints to extract essential elements. So, the first step is convert all the complaint to lowercase. And second is remove punctuations and stop words. Third is tokenize and lematize words. And fourth is use name entity recognition NER for structured data extraction. So, and key extract elements. First is crime, which is theft. Object stolen, that is mobile phone. Location is M0 and date is 23 February 20. And details of thief is unknown, wearing a black jacket, scar on face. Here are the Python snippet code in which we import species and created a NLP object and load ncore web sum, and our text is given here, and we use NLP constructor and create a doc object, and we use ENT to take text and labels, and we traverse by using loop and print all the entities. I hope it is clear. So next is feature engineering. So convert the complaint into a format suitable for machine learning or rule based analysis. So first is structure feature. Crime type is theft, keyword is theft, stolen mobile, and name entities are date, location, object. Techniques: use TF-IDF or word-to-vec or BERT embeddings for textual representation. And third is algorithm selection and process. So our first approach is rule-based mapping. So create a keyword to section mapping using domain knowledge of the IPC or BNS. For example, theft is come IPC section 378, and mobile phone theft is come subcategory of IPC section 378. So here are the Python snippet code for classifying complaint. So here we created a function which name is classify complaint and pass argument complaint is this, and we created a dictionary which is store the corresponding IP section according to the crime. So in this we can see that theft is corresponding to the IP section 378, stolen is corresponding to the IP section 378, and mobile phone is corresponding to the 378, and we use for loop to print keywords sections, and we type a condition that keyword in lower form and print the result. And our approach 2 is machine learning. So in machine learning there are 3 steps. First is dataset preparation. So collect data field, collect label complaints with their collect the label complaints with their corresponding IPC BNS sections. Second is model section. Train a text classification model such as logistic regression for simple classification, random forest for multi-level classification, BERT for semantic understanding of complex complaint. Implementation: use pretend BERT embedding for text classification. Here are the simple Python snippet code. We import pipeline from transformer, and we use classify and create classify object by calling constructor pipeline and pass argument text classification and model BERT based uncased, and return all scores is equal to true. And we create a variable result and also create a constructor classifier and pass our complaint theft amount M0 to it and print the result. So our fourth step is workflow to identify IPC BNS section. So first is NER for extraction. So extract crime type, objects and location. Second is semantic understanding. So in semantic understanding, use embeddings BERT or word-to-vec to match complaint with legal sections. Third is classification model. So train a supervised model on labeled data to recommend appropriate section. Fourth is validation. Use cross validation to assess performance. Fifth is applicable IPC BNS section for the complaint. So applicable IPC section is whoever dishonestly takes any movable property out of the possession of any person without their consent. Second is possible broad national category BNS section. BNS section 101 theft related offense. And step 6 is matrix to evaluate the system. So there are 4 matrix which is used to evaluate the system. First is precision. Precision means percentage of correctly identified sections among all recombinant section. Second is recall, percentage of applicable sections correctly identified by the system. And third is F1 score, means harmonic mean of precision and recall. And fourth is confusion matrix, analyze true positive, false positive and false negative. So by following this approach, the system can recommend an IPC or BNS section for the given complaint with the accuracy and consistency. So here our question number 4 is suggest suitable data structure and algorithm for question number 3. So here we need to suggest data structure algorithm for our previous discussed question number 3. So to identify applicable IPC BNS section from the complaint, we need to choose data structure and algorithms that enable efficient processing, analysis and classification of textual data. So data structure first for text representation. So in order to represent text, we use bag of words BOW, which represent a text as vector of word counts. And second is TF-IDF matrix, which weight terms based on frequency and importance. And third is embeddings. Use dense vector representation, example word to vec, globe or bird for semantic understanding. Step 2 is dictionary and hash map. So dictionary and hash map is used to store keywords in IPC BNS section. For example, we use keyword theft and store its corresponding IPS section, which is IPS 378, and we use keyword stolen and store its corresponding IPS section IPC 378. And third structure is trie, prefix tree, which is used to store keywords for fast matching. For example, used to match phrases like mobile phone theft. Fourth is graph, represent relationship between entities. For example, crime type is applicable section. This entity has a relationship, so we use graph. So algorithms are rule-based mapping. Use keyword matching to map complaints to predefined sections. Example, theft maps to IPC 378. Second is text classification, supervised machine learning, logistic regression, naive-based SVM for smaller datasets with feature-based representation. Example, TF-IDF. And second is deep learning, so BERT or STM for semantic understanding for complex complaint. Example, fine-tuned BERT for text classification task. And third is named entity recognition, NER. Use NER algorithms, especially Stanford NLP, to extract entities such as crime type, date and location. Step 4 is similarity algorithm. Use cosine similarity to compare the complaint text with description of IPC BNS section. For example, match complaint embeddings with pre-computed embeddings of legal section. And fifth is multi-level classification. Handle cases where a complaint may map to multiple sections. Example algorithms, random forest with multi-level support, but with multi-level classification. Our last question is suitable metrics for assessing performance in text mining. So for evaluation of question number 3, we use precision and recall. So it evaluates how often the correct IPC BNS sections are identified. And second is confusion matrix, analyze cases where the model misclassify or misses certain sections. And third is error analysis, check for patterns in misclassification. For example, if robbery is mistaken for theft. By using these metrics, the performance of the algorithm can be rigorously assessed and optimized for better accuracy and reliability in text mining tasks. I hope this video is helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much.